For the last 3 years, West Nile region has been a host to refugees from South Sudan, with over 300,000 refugees settling in Yumbe district alone. But Uganda's open door policy has struggled to ensure adequate services, a safe and a conducive environment for refugees. The support is in partnership with development partners like UNICEF, UNFPA, UNDP, WFP, UN Women and UNOPS.
And I was staying here as a father, as a sister, as a mother at the same time.
And the purpose of our visit is to understand the situation, understand the problems, understand the gaps, and understand also the possible lessons that we could learn, how to improve the efficiency of the intervention of the various United Nations organizations.
For effective service delivery, a leadership structure was established among refugees to link the development partners, government and refugees.
Now, I have to represent the voice of the voiceless. That is what I'm doing in the camp.
During a 3-day assessment tour of the UN top board members around host communities and refugee settlements in West Nile, inadequacy of resources for both groups took center stage.
In the primary sector, still needs 1,683 classrooms for the refugees. According to government of Uganda, each individual is supposed to have at least 20 or 25 liters of clean water. And the gap here is 10.8, which means the supply in the settlements is still below. That deficiency of 10.8 is big, which means most of the people do not access clean water.
We lobbied for agriculture because that's our main activity up country in South Sudan. But this environment here is not friendly, more especially the...
Griga Charles is a member of the refugee leadership structure in charge of refugee welfare.
We are given 12 kilograms of maize, then 2.8 kilograms of beans, then 0.9 liter for cooking oil, and small salt. So this food, using it for 2-3 weeks, it gets over because they planned it, WFP planned it for 1 month, but it doesn't reach 1 month. So my appeal is, if this food will be increased to 25 kilograms per person.
Staff accommodation and staff welfare services. Most of the staffs we have are staying in tents, and most of the donors are looking at the refugee. The refugee receives a good service from the staff who is equally competent. So that is still a gap that we have.
The refugees want peace so that they can return home.
I've suffered a lot, and me actually, I started growing up in Uganda in a refugee camp. This is now my 3rd time to be in a refugee life. We need leaders who will lead us with no fear, with no favor, not even maybe saying that taking the other side and leaving the other side, because we have suffered a lot.
Yes, I pray that if peace will come to South Sudan, I will be the first person to go back.
I like to tell our government to accept peace and to live law so that we go back to our home.
It is the first time serving UN top board members from the 6 UN agencies are visiting Uganda to assess the state of the refugees. Dorcas Kimono, UBC News.